afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. Nice to have you with us for this Wednesday, the 22nd day of April, 2020. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, coming alive and at you from the busy streets of New York City. As I check you what is happening in the world of sports, we have a lot to do today as usual. So thanks for continuing with it. The COVID-19 is continuing but before we get into I was gonna start the show talking about The Last Dance, 2 episodes that I saw yesterday, but the 2 episodes I saw of The Last Dance with the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls from the dynasties of the Bulls. I was going to talk about that, and I was going to talk about then. We'll get to the Gronkowski being a Buccaneer. We'll get to all that, but I'm going to start right away with breaking news. As of this moment, as I just read the CBS Sports, according to CBSSports.com, the former Red Sox manager Alex Cora have received a lifetime ban. Well, not lifetime. Receive a ban for the Red Sox as sites from stealing signs from the Red Sox in the year they won the championship. So he received a ban until the end of the 2020 postseason, which is this year, if they're gonna have a postseason. So the Red Sox will have a draft pick been taken away. So it will happen as I read more into it. As the Red Sox severe heavy penalties for stealing signs. As I read it to you right now, ladies and gentlemen. The Boston Major League Baseball has determined. Here we go. The Major League Baseball has determined to replay official or parent of the 2018 site stealing scandal, which they announced today. The Red Sox will be stripped of their second round draft pick in 2020 and replay option to TJ Watkins will be banned through the 2020 playoffs and forbidden to perform any replay duties during the 2001. And as I mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Cora, the former manager of the Red Sox, will have a ban until the end of the 2020 postseason. And however, his ban preserved to the Astros cheating scandal, which resolved earlier this year. The 2018 Red Sox had won the franchise Red Sox 108 game wins that they have during the regular season, preserved over the Dodgers. And back to, so the Astros will find $5 million, the max under the Major League Constitution, and are stripped of the 4th round pick after the Major League investigation found their evidence priorly using technology for stealing signs in the 2017 World Series. That same year, they won the World Series. So, wow. So this is what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what transpired right now. So there you have it. Alex Cora, after this year's postseason, will be banned. That means no activities for him. No, he can't. Nothing. So Rob Manfred is really not playing with this as far as stealing signs is concerned. So the Red Sox will have the 2nd round pick stripped, and the Astros, we all know the Astros are gonna face some harsher punishment, but but I know the Yankees fans gonna feel like they want they. But here's the thing. Here's my take. Here's my thing on it. Yes, I didn't hear not one person yet saying yes. The Astros get the grief, but the Red Sox should get the grief too because I feel guilty because I thought at that time, and this is when that year I said it in my podcast. I said it about the Red Sox that the Red Sox was this 2018 team was the best team I've ever seen. Was the best Red Sox team I've ever seen because they won 108 games. This is the first time in franchise history they ever won over 100 games. And now, I look like an idiot for believing that they played the game for English grade. Now, from this point forward, you know what? I need to grow up. Maybe I need to grow up or something. But let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic. To me, the Red Sox deserve any punishment they get. Alex Cora should be. Alex Cora, they want no part of it. But you know what? As far as I'm concerned, the damage is done. Now the 2018 World Championship, do you guys work so hard for, is tainted. And it brings me to this. Isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it the same year David Ortiz? Wasn't it the same year that David Ortiz renounced his retirement? So here's my thing. If David Ortiz, if he's gonna come hard, and I know he haven't come hard yet, but if he's gonna come hard on Mike Fires for the cheating scandal, how weak he was, how much of a snitch, then you know what? I want him to come down on his own organization that find out the Red Sox cheated. So the Red Sox cheated, and I don't hear the Dodgers saying they got robbed. So it's really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable when you really think about it. You know what? I'm getting really. You know what? I guess everybody will do it. I guess everybody will win at all costs. That's what it comes down to me. So, you know. So, Wild Manford, once again, come down hard. And come down very, very hard. And say, you know what? You anticipate, any team will participate in this nonsense again. You get hit. You're not gonna just get a slap in the wrist. You get more than that. You get like a belt or something. You get like a belt across your behind. All right. So let's move on to the 30 for 30. Let's talk about a little bit the 30 for 30 folks of the Last Dance. Even though I only saw 2 episodes of the Bulls dynasty, and you know, I was watching it. I was watching it last night. I didn't watch the. You know, I didn't watch the first episode, but it's really the episode is really, so far the episode is really the talk of the town, and the talk of the town really also is the Scottie Pippen trade that never happened. So that never happened. So if Scottie Pippen, can you imagine if the Chicago Bulls was to be traded? Can you imagine if the Bulls really would have been, if Scottie Pippen was traded to the Chicago Bulls? Can you imagine? Can you really imagine? You know, and your whole idea that Scottie Pippen got screwed by taking that deal. Look, I don't know too much about. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I don't know too much about the business assets, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know what was going on. I know what it hands on. I really don't. I really don't. So I'm not gonna sit here say that Scottie Pippen got screwed and stuff like that. But I will say this about a contract. Okay, if Scottie Pippen feel felt like by the owner, if the owner says that if the owner give you a warning saying, you know what, I don't think this deal is good for you, you shouldn't take the deal. Is it in your best of the agent of your sports agent to say, you know what, Scotty, I don't think you should take this deal. I haven't signed no contracts in my life, but I do understand when you have a contract, you have to honor it. There's no ifs ands or buts about it. But also, number one, number two, when you have a contract, when you're doing a contract, don't do the contract by yourself. So to me, I don't know if Scottie Pippen was underpaid or not, but that's to me that's neither here or there. The thing that really jumps at me is that really jumps at me low key how much of a fraudulent Phil Jackson is. That's what really jumps out at me. That Phil Jackson is not the coach that we thought he is. Phil Jackson act like he better than anybody else, and he's not. He come off like he's better than anybody else, and he's not. That's what really jumps at me about Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson, as you see with the Knicks, you know, that's why he left the Knicks in shambles. And to me, I asked this question before: if Phil Jackson didn't have Michael Jordan or didn't have Kobe or Shaq, will Phil Jackson win all these championships? And the more I think about it, and when he was with the Knicks, I already got the answer. The answer is no. Because Phil Jackson is the type of coach he will, if the team is already built, he will he will coach and that's it. He's not a builder like Pat Riley. Pat Riley is a builder. Pat Riley is a builder and a coach. Look what he's doing. Look what Pat Riley doing in Miami. Even when he was a coach at Miami, look. He single handedly as a coach turned that organization around because of Pat Riley. Miami is one of the superiors in the NBA because of Pat Riley. And Phil Jackson, even though he won all those championships, to me, Phil Jackson, is I don't know about you guys, but to me, Phil Jackson, in my opinion, I'm sorry, it's not all that of a great coach. He probably is a good coach, but as a great all time coach, no, he's not. To me, he's not, and it took me even to watch